Let's all play What's My Line? Good morning, everybody. I think this will be an absolutely fascinating thing that's going to happen today because I don't have a script here. Won't that be marvelous?
Oh, yeah.
But we'll push ahead anyway, bravely, because that's just the way we are. Good morning, Henry.
Good morning.
Welcome to wherever we are.
I'm delighted that you are.
You're now living in Canada.
Not at the moment.
I see. Well, I guess that covers it. You will meet two fascinating challengers today with interesting occupations, which hopefully will stump you. And later you will meet a fascinating mystery guest. Right now, would our first challenger enter and sign in, please? Paula Sperber. Hi, Paula. Where are you from, Paula?
I'm from Miami, Florida.
Miami, Florida. Panel, Paula Sperber has achieved preeminence in her field. As a matter of fact, she was recently named Woman of the Year in her chosen profession. Now we'll show the audience what her line is. And just to celebrate the fact that he is no longer living anywhere, let's start the questioning with Henry.
I'm living in Truro at the moment, in Cape Cod.
Truro.
Miss Berber, this thing that you do, is it athletic?
Yes, it is.
Is water involved?
No.
No water is involved. That's 1 down and 9 to go, Arlene.
Do you do what you do on land?
Yes.
Is there any animal involved in what you do?
No.
No animals involved in what she does. 2 down and 8 to go, Soupy.
Miss Ferber, are there any wheels involved?
No wheels.
No wheels involved in it. 3 down and 7 to go, Anita.
Is there, though, some sort of equipment that you use when you're doing your athletic endeavor?
Yes.
Does it have any moving parts?
No.
Not really. No, it doesn't. That's 4 down and 6 to go and back to Henry.
Not really.
Yes.
Is this thing in one piece?
Yes.
Well, hold the phone. Hold the phone. In what sense do you mean in one piece?
I don't want to start up with you, Larry. In the sense that, like some things are in two pieces.
I mean, like there's only one thing, and in two pieces rather than one piece. I guess we'll have to give you a no on that, Henry. And it's 5 down and 5 to go, Arlene.
Oh, well, then it must be in two pieces. Is that what you said to him?
No, I didn't say it was in
You didn't
two.
say that. You said it was in one piece.
I didn't say
You
that
didn't
either.
say that either. All right, then forget the
We
pieces.
said it was really more than one.
I see. Well, does it have anything to do with either archery or javelin throwing?
No.
No, we can get rid of those two. Now that's good, and it's 6 down and 4 to go. Soupy?
Do you ever leave the ground?
No.
No, she never does. 7 down and 3 to go, Anita.
Never leaves the ground. When you perform this athletic endeavor, do you use mostly the upper part of your body? I mean, like throwing kind of thing?
Yes.
You do use this part more than that part.
Not really. No, not in the process of throwing. One doesn't necessarily. So that's 8 down and 2 to go, Henry.
There is throwing involved.
In a manner of speaking.
Uh-huh. Do you, in a manner of speaking,
Throw up.
do you throw an object?
Yes.
That's a manner of speaking.
In a manner of speaking, she
There you
does,
go.
yes.
Right. Is this anything that I might throw?
Oh, boy. Yes.
And you're the best in Florida at it.
Well, I'm the best. Can I answer him?
I wish you would.
Okay, in the United States.
Well, that's even more so, isn't it? Is this thing that you throw available in stores,
Yes.
in sporting goods stores,
Yes.
particularly?
Yes.
Yes.
Uh-huh. And the javelin's out, the bow and arrow's out, and is it spherical?
Yes.
Oh, spherical as the
Yes,
shape
right,
of a
I
wheel,
understand.
a ball, something, the earth, round, like that. You throw a ball. Mark,
Yes.
are you a
Does she-
baseball? Hmm?
Sorry, I should not have interrupted.
You should really, because I know what I was doing. Is it are you baseball thrower?
No, not a baseball thrower. 9 down and 1 to go. Arlene.
But it is a bowl.
Yes.
Do you throw it to someone?
To someone. No, she doesn't. She is, in fact, a professional bowler. Paula Sperber was elected Woman Bowler of the Year. And also last year, she won the Women's U.S. Open Bowling Championship, which is an enormous, Henry.
Just a small question, but Ms. Berber, would you call bowling throwing a ball?
Well, we really like to say rolling it, but actually it's a motion of throwing. Like you would throw a softball underhand also. So,
Okay.
you know.
Okay.
Paula, you set women's bowling on its ear by bowling in miniskirts and low-cut blouses. Why, except for obvious reasons, did you do that?
Well, that's just what I wore, you know, when I bowled, and when I entered into the professional ranks, I just kept the same outfit on.
How long have you been bowling?
I've been bowling since I was 11, and I turned professional 3 years ago when I was 18.
What is your average?
I average 201 right now.
Well, that's incredible. And you're also the youngest member of the AMF advisory staff. What do you do as an advisor?
Well, I travel around. I've been to Japan twice, and I plan a European trip. And I travel around the United States giving clinics and exhibition work.
Now, everyone, this is really extraordinary because Paula Sperber is a rarity. She is, in fact, a really good left-handed bowler. And through the courtesy of Professional Women's Bowling Association, we have some tape of her in action. So let's watch while Paula explains how it all works. There she goes.
This was a game that I bowled against another member of our association, and it was during a TV show that we taped. And I happened to get a lot of strikes this game. I don't know what happened, but yeah,
I think the first.
I had the first 4.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's incredible. What did you bowl that game?
I had 245 that game.
245. Look at that. Hook in there.
Oh.
How many strikes did you have that game?
I had 8 altogether.
Holy cow.
Oh.
Look at that.
I like who cuts the tape anyway. They show all the strike. Oh, no,
Oh, one was left on the last one. Paula, that's really spectacular. Thank you for being with us.
It's the Match Game Time Machine Marathon, featuring episodes from every era, from Gene Rayburn's pilot to the reboot with Alec Baldwin. Sunday starting at 11:30, only on Buzzer. And if you like Match Game, you'll love what's coming to ABC.
Match Game is back with a brand new season of star-studded shenanigans.
I don't even know where I am.
And all the flank you can handle.
Let's play Match Game!
Season premiere, Wednesday, January 9th, 10/9 Central on ABC.
All What's My Line contestants receive these gifts. Sarah Coventry Jewelry, elegantly designed springtime pin and earrings in silver tone, set with lilac stones and silver chain pastel glow necklace. And Buxton accessories, ladies' trunk and leather fashions for her, butter, calf, leather accessories, and fashionable new belts for him. All from Buxton. And for the fastest drying, most natural styling, choose the Clairol Air Bright Styling Dryer. Dural bolts for use here and abroad. Okay, Larry.
Okay, thank you, Wayne. We're back, everyone. Would our next challenger enter and sign in, please? Del Freeman. Where are you from, Del?
From Los Angeles.
Los Angeles, California. Panel, Del Freeman's company has developed this product. It's a detector. And now we'll show the audience just what it detects. And because she's here from California, let's start the questioning with Anita Gillette.
Thank you, Larry. Mr. Freeman, this object or this thing that your detector detects, is it made of metal?
Yes, partly.
Partly. Would it be something that an ordinary person might have around their house?
No, not around the house.
No?
Not ordinarily. 1 down and 9 to go, Henry.
Is this detector essentially a I was going to say essentially a protective device, which is idiotic. What I'm trying to do is to Well, I'll go the other way. What I'm getting at is hijacking.
Does it have to do with hijacking?
No.
Yeah.
Not with hijacking. 2 down, 8 to go, Arlene.
Does that small square in the front show something when the detector is working?
No, it doesn't.
That small
No.
box.
No, not really. It shows something whether it's working or not. It's the name of the
Shows
product, and that's why it's covered up.
Oh, that's
3 down and 7 to go, Soupy.
Are there any animals involved?
No animals.
No animals involved. 4 down and 6 to go, Anita.
Would it help me to find where this detector is used?
Yes, it would.
Is it used in any kind of athletic endeavor?
No
In
athletic.
a ballpark or anything?
No.
It might be used there, but not in connection with the athletic event. So that's 5 down and 5
That's
to
still
go.
a
Henry.
yes, isn't it? I mean, after all,
Not
be
really.
used in a ballpark.
I would hate to mislead you by making you think it had
I won't
something
be
to do with
misled.
ball playing.
I'll go down the other way.
Spherical or otherwise, Henry.
Oh, I'm not gonna. If you're not gonna be nice to Anita, I'm not gonna play.
Oh.
I told you he was sweet underneath, didn't
This it detects something that's partially metal. Would you say that what it detects, the person
Did you say that it protects something that's partially metal? I'm not sure you
Detects.
established that yet.
detects?
Yes.
Yes, you said partially metal.
It's made of metal, is what you established. Not that it detects anything of metal. Is that a question you're now asking?
Oh no, we know it's made of metal. You can see that.
No.
We were talking about what it detects.
And I got a yes on that.
And Anita somebody got a yes.
No. Well,
partially
we
metal.
understood over here, I think both of us, was is it made of metal? And so indeed it is.
Is that fine? Question.
Yeah.
The thing it detects, is that metal?
No. No. It's not important. Go on, Lena.
does it detect anything that could be moving?
Not in itself.
No. 7 down and 3 to
Fire.
go, Soupy.
Is there anything to do with food connected with it?
Nothing to do with food. Anita?
I wish I could find out where this thing is used. It could be used. Is it used in an outdoor place?
It
More
could,
often.
could be, but not
Could
more
be,
often.
but not more often. Is a thing that it detects small that I could hold in my hand?
Yes, very
In that sense,
definitely.
it could be small.
Yes, it is not metal.
It is not metal.
Is it any sort of is it made of something soft rather than hard?
I tell you what, let's throw them all
Oh
over.
no!
It detects counterfeit money.
That's metal.
Counterfeit money.
I protest. Oh, it's made of paper.
It's only a matter of time until you're
Mr. Del Freeman is president of Globe Hill Company, developers of the Sentinel Counterfeit Money Detector. Mr. Freeman, can you show us how it works?
Sure.
This is really fascinating. We worked it this morning, and it's really fascinating.
We hope that it's on.
He has a good bill and a bogus bill. One is real, one is
Two
counterfeit.
bills. We have one, and the reason that this detects counterfeit money is that most counterfeit money is made with paper that is chemically bleached. And through the light process, this will bring out the chemical bleach and will show on the unit. Now, first of all, we have a real bill under here now. And the second is the counterfeit bill.
Now, it's hard to tell. Could you take the lights out a little bit? Could we kill some of the lights so we can really see? Look at that.
Could we see?
We can't see
The
it.
real bill. Could we flip that up for the panel so that they can see? The real bill disappears entirely underneath there.
Wow.
And all you see is a counterfeit bill. Okay, can we bring the lights back on? That's extraordinary.
We didn't see it. Oh, there it is.
How much does that sell for?
This unit is designed to sell for about $40 so that it can be within reach of any retail establishment.
Oh,
Now, how much counterfeit money is distributed in the United States during any given year?
Well, we're not sure exactly the amount. The Treasury Department would like to find out exactly what goes out. There's hundreds of millions of dollars printed annually, and the Treasury Department figures something like 80 million that does get passed out annually. It's one of the fastest growing crimes in the country today.
How much of that is recouped? Do they catch?
The Treasury Department catches a lot of it. However, the retailer that has been stuck with a counterfeit bill at that time, they're stuck for the amount of money that the
Yeah.
bill represents.
Boy, if I was a retailer, I'd want one of those.
what's the most usual counterfeited bill?
Usually it's the 20. because that way they can get more change back.
Yeah.
That's fascinating. Thank you very much for being with us
Thank
on
you
What's
very
Going On,
much.
Joe. Everybody, are they in place?
Yes.
Okay, mystery guest, would you enter and sign in, please? Okay, panel. One question at a time. You have 3 minutes to establish the identity of our mystery guest, and we'll start the questioning with Soupy Sale.
Thank you, Larry. That was a marvelous ovation, mystery guest. Is that because we'd find your name in the entertainment sections of the newspaper?
Yes.
Anita?
Would you best be known? Would you be known best? Would you best? Which are you in television?
Yes.
Henry?
Are you in the comedy field?
Boy, that's hard to answer. Henry,
It's easy to ask.
easy to... He's not a man who is essentially considered to be a comedian, but he is a man who is amusing. Arlene?
Are you seen on a regular basis on a show? Yes.
Soupy?
Is that a network show as compared to a rerun?
Yes.
Anita?
Is it a dramatic show? No?
No.
Henry?
Are you a male?
Yes.
Arlene?
Are you on a new show?
Well, yes and no. Yes, he is.
What?
Well, let's say
Yes and no.
Yes and no, yes. Among others, yes. Soupy?
Is it one of the shows like a summertime show?
No.
Anita?
Are you tall and adorable?
I suppose that's a yes.
Yes.
Henry?
I don't know anybody in this business who's tall and adorable. But, are you on at the same? Now you said partly news.
Among others.
Partly news show.
Are you partly
Among others.
among others? Are you in any way connected with sports?
Yes. Oh. Are you on the Today Show? Yes.
Are you Mr. Garagiola?
Joe Garagiola. Yeah, tall and adorable, Henry. That was another one that was easy to ask.
Tall and adorable. Thank you, Anita.
You're welcome.
Did you answer yes to that, or did Larry?
I answered yes for him because he was blushing at the time.
I see.
All away.
Joe, listen, you've had about 4 careers, really. You've been a baseball player, you've been an author, you've been a host on television shows, you've been a newscaster, you've been a sportscaster. What of all those things is your favorite?
I would have to say being a baseball player and playing in a World Series. That I think is that's the one thing a kid dreams about. I had I played with my hometown team and I played in the World Series, and that's really the name of the game. You know, the bubblegum cards come alive for you in the World Series.
Yeah. Now, how did you get from sports to where you are now in this chair, for example? How did that happen?
Well, I went to the Andy Granatelli School of Speaking. Now, I started doing baseball in St. Louis, and then Jack Parr brought me. He used to do his show, and then Tom Gallery, who was then director of sports, asked me to do sports here, and then did the Today Show, and then I did a show for Goodson Todman. He Said, She Said, which is since gone. But and now I'm doing Sail of the Century, and it just evolves.
That's terrific. Were you always around the clubhouse known as a guy who was fast?
Not running. Talking, yeah. I had to do something to help the club because I wasn't playing, Larry. You know.
Joe, thank you for being with us.
With the money,
We had 5 seconds to say goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
What's My Line is a Mark Goodson, Phil Todman production. Miss Frances Downs, Bud Bon McCullough. This is Wayne Howell speaking.